Alright guys, I got 15% battery, so I'm going to try to make this quick. 1960 Evinrude Sports Twin, 10 horsepower. Just got the bottom gear shaft, bottom unit, lower unit pulled off. I could not find a video on how to do it, so I'm going to figure I'd make one. Make it easier for you guys. Because it was not easy for me. I've never worked on a boat motor before. Bought the motor for 260 bucks on Craigslist. It ran, took it home, brought it home, ran in the bucket, it ran. This is what the oil looked like in the gear case down here. So we're gonna replace some seals. To replace the seals, I kind of wanted to pull the whole lower unit off, especially since I've never done it before. It wasn't that hard. On this 10 horsepower, it was just 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then 2 on the other side. 3, 4. 4 bolts, and this rod here, I feel a little bit of metal. That's what I'm feeling right now. This rod here goes and actually shifts the motor to forward and reverse, going up and down. I'm gonna leave it on forward because that's how I pulled it out. You see it's on forward. Now that's how I pulled it out, so that's how I'm gonna put it back in. I could not get the thing, I could get it dropped down about 1 inch, and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I could not get it dropped down any more than 1 inch. It just would not release. It would not release. So I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Blah, blah, blah. I took this little cap off, and sure enough, I don't know why I didn't think of it. This rod here, now on the smaller motors, this I've seen where you had to take the whole head off, the whole head unit, but 10 horsepower, didn't have to take the head off, came straight off. As soon as I took this plate out, there's 2 screws, 2 bolts in there. Loosen or take out the lower one. The rod is actually in there. Then you'll just pull the rod, kind of get it loose, pull the rod down, and you probably want to actually, I was pulling on my, yeah, this is broke, by the way. It's okay. I got it for 260 bucks. New parts, $44 on marineengines.com. Not bad. I pulled it up, which pulled the, in return, pulled the rod up, which actually released my rod. I had to look completely out of WD-40 here. Then used the whole can spraying, trying to get that rod released. I mean, it's been over a day. I've been sitting here trying not to break stuff because everything's aluminum. Never worked on a boat motor before. Outboard, specifically, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get some seals repaired, and that's how you take off the lower unit, in case you didn't know. On a 10 horsepower Evinrude, just 4 bolts, take off the plate, release the rod. I had to put it in reverse, which dropped it lower, and then after I put it in reverse and it dropped a little lower, I kind of held it and then put it back into forward, which pulled my rod up and let my lower unit release from the motor. Get away from me, cat. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna go fumble with this thing now, see what I can do.